Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the next episode of the Perfectly Imperfect Spiritual Podcast. I'm Marta, and today we are exploring self trust as something lived, not just understood. Before we begin, take a breath with me. In and out. Let the air move right down into your belly. Let's do it one more time. Take a deep breath in and out, and let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw unclench. Feel your feet grounded beneath you, and let your whole body arrive exactly as it is. Self trust begins in the body long before it becomes a thought. I wanted to record this because so many women I work with already know what is true. They know what feels aligned. They know what they are ready to release. And yet there is often a quiet space between knowing and living. In that space, doubt speaks, comparison speaks. We wait for permission. We hope someone else will validate what we already feel, what we already know. When I speak about self trust, I'm not speaking about certainty that never wobbles or confidence that shouts. The self trust I know is quieter. It feels like a soft exhale, a loosening in the jaw, a sense of inner alignment that doesn't need to be proven. Self trust is not something you have once, self trust is something you practice again and again and again and again through small, honest choices. Let me give you a picture. Imagine waking up and before checking in with the world, you check in with yourself. You place your hand on your heart space and ask, what is the one thing I know today that I cannot unknow? It might be small. I need rest. I need space. I need time before I say yes. I need to stop explaining myself to people who are not listening. Your mind might say this is not enough, not productive, not a plan, but your body says, start here. And that moment is self trust, not because it is dramatic, but because it is honest. Self trust expands every time you choose honesty over performance. And I want to share something personal here because I am not separate from what I teach. There was a moment, there were many moments, but there was a moment not so long ago when I was holding so much truth inside me, but barely speaking any of it loud, aloud. I knew I was meant to use my voice more publicly. I could feel it like a quiet pulse in my chest. But I doubted myself. I wondered if I was ready. I wondered how I would sound. I wondered what people would think. I told myself I needed more clarity, more certainty, more preparation, when really what I needed was willingness. And one day, I remember as if it was today, I woke up and felt the truth repeating itself for the 100th time. You're ready enough to begin, not ready to be perfect, not ready to be certain, but ready to begin. So I went live. My heart was racing, my hands were shaking. I questioned myself every second before pressing the button. But something in me said, do it anyway. And the moment I spoke from that deeper place, not performance, not proving, I felt a familiar sense of relief. Not because I was confident, but because I was honest. And honesty softened something in my belly that doubt could never reach. And that moment taught me something. Well, it taught me many things, but one of the things I want to share with you today, it taught me that we do not begin speaking when we feel ready. We begin speaking and readiness grows around us. So you can apply it to whatever your higher self feels you should do. You deep down, I know you know what you want to do. So you do not begin by being able to do something. You just keep practicing, mastering, and learning along the way. And it's so much fun. And there's so much relief when you realize that you can do anything that you put your heart and soul to. So, self trust is often about moving while your voice still trembles. Someone recently asked me a question that echoed inside my chest. Well, she asked me, what does your higher self say about it? And I realized I had been searching for guidance outside myself, asking for signs, asking for clarity, asking for validation, while ignoring the quiet wisdom already speaking within. The truth was not missing. I just was not listening long enough to hear it. Which brings me to something many people ask. What is the difference between intuition and spirit team guidance? And here is how I understand it now. Your intuition is the voice of your higher self. It rises from your own field, your own lived wisdom. It is the inner resonance that returns again and again until you listen. Your spirit team, on the other hand, your spirit team doesn't replace that voice. They support it, they guide, nudge, align, affirm, but they will not override what your soul already knows. Your guides do not hand you the answer, they lead you back to yourself. Let me invite you into a moment of reflection. Close your eyes if that feels safe and if you're not driving. And feel your breath moving in your body. Notice the places that soften when you speak truth and the places that tighten when you abandon yourself. Now, bring your mind to here and now. And I want you to recall, bring to your mind one moment this week where you knew yet hesitated, where your intuition whispered and you overrode it. Do not judge yourself, just notice. And now, bring to mind one moment, no matter how small, where you listened to yourself, where you honored a need, a boundary, a truth, where something in you relaxed because you chose honesty. These moments are the seeds of self-trust, not dramatic. They aren't dramatic leaps. They are small, lived truths. Self-trust is not certainty. Self-trust is willingness. Willingness to move before clarity arrives. Willingness to disappoint others rather than abandon yourself. Willingness to tell the truth even when your voice shakes. Willingness to trust your own knowing even when doubt speaks loudly. Certainty closes, willingness opens. Self-trust is the opening. You can keep your eyes closed if you decided to have them closed. And for anyone who hasn't, I'm going to guide you now into a short visualization. So you might choose to close your eyes now if you're not driving and if it feels comfortable. It's going to be a short visualization so you can feel self-trust in your body, not just understand it in your mind. So allow yourself to arrive here and now and let your breath move a little deeper without force. Imagine the air traveling down into your belly and notice how your body softens each time you exhale. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest, the space behind your breastbone, the place where your truth often lands before your mind has words for it. As you breathe, sense a light there. It might be subtle or bright, still or pulsing. There's no right way for it to appear. Just notice. This light is the presence of your higher self. It is not separate from you. It has always been here. With each inhale, feel this inner light expanding gently into your chest. With each exhale, feel your shoulders drop as if your body is saying, yes, this is familiar. So take one more deep breath in and out. Now, imagine one truth you have been circling around lately, something you know but have not fully lived. Do not name it out loud, just let it rise gently from within. And notice where your body softens when you feel that truth. Notice what becomes spacious. Notice what becomes quiet. This is self-trust in your body. Let the light in your chest grow just a little brighter, as if it is holding what you already know. And now, gently repeat after me in your mind or aloud. I listen to myself. I listen to myself. I listen to myself. I honor what I know. I honor what I know. I honor what I know. My intuition is a voice I can trust. My intuition is a voice I can trust. My intuition is a voice I can trust. My higher self is not separate from me. My higher self is not separate from me. My higher self is not separate from me. I choose honesty over doubt. I choose honesty over doubt. I choose honesty over doubt. I choose willingness over certainty. I choose willingness over certainty. I choose willingness over certainty. And two more. I return to myself again and again. I return to myself again and again. I return to myself again and again. And last one, self-trust is my home. Self-trust is my home. Self-trust is my home. Take a final breath into your chest. Feel that inner light settling into your body as if your knowing has roots. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. As we come to the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with something simple. This podcast is not here to give you answers you do not already hold. It is here to help you remember the places in yourself that you might have forgotten. Every topic we explore begins with a lived question, a moment of truth, a quiet inner nudge. No one suggested today's theme, yet it lives inside so many of us, and I know that what resonates in you often resonates in others too. So, if something in your life is asking to be explored, if there is a question returning again and again, if there is a place where your self trust feels quiet but alive, I welcome you to share it. Your reflections, your comments, your lived experiences, they help shape what we explore here together. Not because I need direction, but because the space is richer when we walk it collectively with honesty and curiosity. Your voice matters, your questions matter, and your knowing matters. Okay. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Let what landed stay close. Let what softened guide you, and let the truth you already hold continue to rise gently to the surface in the days ahead. I'm sending everyone so much love. Thank you for being here. Goodbye.